for the Immunization Research Review Project or Vaccination Research Review Project, the purpose is for you to gain some experience and exposure to what actual research looks like. So actual research looks and is different than the articles that we see on a Facebook link or the article that NBC or CBS writes or BBC writes. Those are science writers that are writing what they understood from the research itself. And so I want you guys to get exposed to what actual research is and get some experience with that. Now, that being said, it is going to be difficult. Research is very wordy and very difficult to read, even for people who do it frequently, because there are very specific, detailed jargon, I like to call it, and wording that researchers use. And so the purpose of this isn't as much for you to completely understand what the article is, okay? So don't panic if you're like, I'm not really 100% sure what this article is saying, because that's not the biggest purpose of this, okay? It's getting exposed and practicing. I hope you do find an article about an immunization or vaccination that you're interested in learning about, and so you do spend some time and you do understand it, but that's not the big purpose. It's about becoming more familiar with it. So I've split this project into two parts to make it easier and to make sure you're on track along the way. So part one is going to be finding the article. So I have another recording that helps you, that walks you through how to find actual peer-reviewed research articles on the NMC website. There's also a separate document that has the most up-to-date NMC login information for their online resources. So you can find that both on Moodle. So once you find that article that you're interested in, I suggest reading through it, because you don't want to turn in an article and pick an article and have no idea what it's about. So read through it. It's okay if you don't understand it all. That's not the biggest purpose, right? Read through it. Is this something I'm interested in? And then you'll submit that article, and I will send you back feedback the very next day that says, yes, good article, looking forward to your review, or this isn't an actual peer-reviewed article, or this isn't primary research, and so I will let you know you need to pick a new article. Then that's when the actual diving into it starts, and that's when part two comes along. Part two is where you're actually going to review the article. So the very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, what is this research about? And that's what this is showing on here. What is this research about, okay? And so you're going to tell me what types of vaccines were being tested, because that's what we're looking at, vaccines and immunizations. And then you're also going to tell me what's the main point. Why was this research written? What did they find out in this paper, okay? And you're looking at the big picture. There's going to be lots of little nitty-gritty parts, but you're looking at the big picture, okay? And then you're going to tell me 3 words that you had to look up. Even when I read research in my field, I will still have to look up words that I didn't already know going into this article. So I want you to look up 3 words, and you're going to tell me what they mean. You're not going to plagiarize it. You're not going to copy and paste it. You're going to put it into your voice and tell me what those words mean. Okay? You'll attach the original article, and you can see the rubric down here at the bottom that shows you all the different parts that I will be looking for in that review. Remember, the purpose is to become more comfortable with this. It's going to be a little weird the first time you read through it. You're going to have to read through this article multiple times, but I hope it's something that you're interested in.